Barefoot running, or using minimal footwear, is the latest craze in the world of running. However, there is still controversy concerning the safety of this type of footwear. Sarah SEADS, a fitness trainer, and Kim SENECHAL, a physiotherapist, have decided to carry out a scientific research study.
More and more recently, I've started to notice clients coming in asking about minimal footwear, and not only asking, but also getting hurt using minimal footwear. And they're asking my opinions and the most successful way to integrate minimal footwear into their running. And so I started looking for valid research on the subject, because we always like to offer advice based on research. And I realized very quickly there was almost none.
It's just a really hot topic and something that we're really interested in, but we also see that there's a need for more research. So there's been a few studies, but specifically there haven't been many, if any, studies on injury rates. And so that's what we wanted to look at.
They put the word out for volunteers to participate in the study, and over 40 people signed up. The first step was to take baseline measurements.
We're measuring many different things about our participants before we start the study. We're measuring their height and weight. We're taking a digital scan of their foot structure as they walk across a force plate. We are measuring calf length, toe flexibility. We're taking video analysis of their running gait. We're measuring calf strength, many different things. And we're hoping that some of those numbers and data will help us to interpret our results. For example, if we see a certain class of people always developing the same injury, we might say, oh, you're the ones with tight calves. Maybe there's a correlation. So we're trying to maybe be able to draw 2 or 3 or more conclusions from the data that we obtain from our study.
The study group is divided into 2 segments, half wearing minimal and half traditional footwear. But what exactly is minimal footwear?
There's no official definition, but for the purposes of the study, we've created our own parameters and our own definition. And what we're looking at is a shoe that doesn't have any arch support. It's really flexible, and there's not a lot of cushioning between your foot and the ground, specifically no more than 15 millimeters for the purposes of our study. And then the third important part is there's not a big difference between the cushioning under the heel and the ball of the foot. So some people call that the drop between the heel and the ball of the foot. So that has to be 4 millimeters or less.
Mostly ups. How many people did 2 or more runs following the run walk? Okay.
After a couple of weeks, we checked in with the participants.
I almost feel lighter in these shoes. Like there's barely anything to them, so I feel like it doesn't take as much almost to run. And I do notice a bit of a difference. Just the way I hold myself. You really have to hold yourself up and hold your back up and support yourself a bit more, I noticed.
I feel like I run on the balls of my feet more, so just the way my foot plants on the ground, it feels different.
As with any new trend, there's a wide range of opinions. Some people love these, others want to stick with what they know. Until we know what the study results are, happy running. In the Comox Valley, for The Daily, I'm Kathy Penner.